Hello, and welcome to Mic Drop, where I'm going to help you ace your next audition. All right, today the topic is diction. And by diction, I mean pronouncing those consonants. There's lots of good consonants in a musical theater song that you can bring out. Uh, One of the big things about musical theater these days is it's very, very wordy. If you ever sung something from Hamilton, or you know what I mean. Like you're just going a mile a minute, you're spitting out words, and if you're not careful, that can all run together, and nobody can understand what you're saying. So that's not ideal, especially in an audition. They're thinking and they're looking at you and saying, "Hey, is this person going to be comprehensible when he's up in front of the audience? Are they going to be able to understand him or not?" So some things about diction. It's hard to overdo it. I think one of the things is that we think we're doing it, but we're not actually doing it enough. So, for example, if you're singing the classic song "Put on Your Sunday Clothes" from Hello Dolly, it'd be easy to be "Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there." So that's okay, but that's not going to cut through. So you need to look at the clip that you're doing and see which consonants that you can punch a little bit. And you know what? What's interesting is that this applies both to kind of punchy staccato singing and even legato singing. So even though that your things are connected, you can still punch those consonants and bring them out, even while you're still connecting everything. So contrast that with "Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there." So all I changed was adding a little bit of energy to my consonants. And this is the thing: is it doesn't have to be. It's not necessarily a matter of loud or soft. It's a matter of energy. I'm singing softly. I'm singing, "Put on your Sunday clothes. There's lots of world out there." I can sing it loud. "Put on your Sunday clothes. There's lots of world out there." But what it is I'm infusing those "p" on your Sunday clothes. There's lots of world out there. Um, I'm injecting extra energy into those critical consonants that help things be understood. And you're not going to be able to probably punch everything. You also want to think about, like, what are my most important words and the most important syllables in those words that I want to be stressed. Put on your Sunday. So the word is Sunday, not Sunday. So I'm not, instead of emphasizing the D in day, I'm going to put more emphasis on the S in sun. Put on your Sunday, sun. I still give D a little bit of do, right? Put on your Sunday clothes. There's lots of world out there. So just looking and saying, where can I infuse that? So I get the question all the time: how do I know if I'm going over the top? Because there's sometimes when it's too much. It's hard to do because we always kind of underestimate how much we're doing, is what I typically see. Well, one of the ways you can do that is just to record yourself. Record yourself singing something and see what sort of impact you're making. Does it sound too over the top, or does it just sound like it's a little bit clearer? I mean, you think about an actual performance situation. You're singing in a big hall or theater. You've got to cut through. Even if you're mic'd, you still have to. The microphone only amplifies what you're already doing, and so if you're using bad diction, even if you're mic'd, they can hear you, but they might not be able to understand you. That's a pitfall that sometimes we as performers have. We just think, "Oh, it's the microphone. They'll be able to hear me just fine," but you still need to use good diction so that they pick up the meaning of the words that you're saying and not just hearing the sound. All right, so go look through what you're working on and see, where can I inject more energy in my diction. Remember, it can be injected in soft spots, in loud spots, in smooth spots, and in choppy spots. Like it doesn't matter what kind of thing it is. You can always add a little more even if it's soft, you can add a little more energy So it's the kind of stage whisper that helps you understand every word I'm saying, even though it's very soft. All right, now you have what you need. Go out, drop that mic. Break a leg.